Photographer here? Why, Jim Sherman?
Does anybody else have a story they would like? Ski Rademacher.
As long as
That's it. Well,
you got to walk now.
Ron Walker. I'm not the comedian that most of the guys were who preceded me, but hey, here's the Don of the Pagan. This is the dude that's got it all going. And like Ray, my memory's a little foggy after all these years, right? But I remember one afternoon or one day or something. Frank has a different version, but this is my version. I remember. And yeah, we all have different versions, but I remember Don, Frank, and myself. Frank says it was his house. I say it was Don's house. And we're trying to come up with the name Pagans. What kind of a name are we going to have for this new club, this new venture we're going out with? So, Frank, Don, my dad's not a deacon, Bill. We trace the roots back to the 1600s in Germany. We even had a Catholic priest, you know. So anyway, we went into the Bible, of all places. We went in there to start looking for names, you know. And it wasn't. We didn't want to be mean, but you know, we just went after the pagans to try to convert. And that's where we kind of got the name. And then we went into the dictionary and kind of said, you know, the definition of pagan and party animals. Yeah. Yeah. So we took the dictionary version. But another thing, real quick before I forget, you're talking about the choke. I had a cousin. Well, my two uncles, my mom's family moved to Bunker Hill in the 20s, I think it was. So my two uncles, they went to the original Poly, which was the Polytechnic Mechanics, right?
Right.
Poly Mechanics. Great. But my mother and her sisters, they graduated from Belmont High School. And my cousin, Jeanette, she also graduated from Belmont. They did a choke at Belmont High School. So the choke has been around for an awful long time. It didn't originate at Poly. Somehow it got there. But it was It definitely was. It definitely was.
What was it like?
What was it like? Was there any lady here that remembers how to do it?
No, my cousin and I danced it. It was the same.
She know how to do the choke?
Was it a fast?
Cheryl, you know how to do the choke?
The girls who did the whole thing.
The guy just looked cool. The guy, no, Corrales was great, man. He did it. He led it.
I remember how you do. I mean, I remember when they do that. That was last year.
Hey, my cousin, my older cousin from Belmont, she did it exactly the same way we did it.
Mike's got it. Mike's got it. Oh, Mike.
Mike, I'm not getting
You
need La Bamba. You need La Bamba. You got La Bamba?
Gonzalez!
Get a real Mexican.
I'm going to try to
David,
get him to play a lot around.
Can you play La Bamba?
Get up there and do it.
Can you?
There's another founding father, right? Founding father. One heck of a good grade. Good job.
Ramos.
Pass the grade.
Senior Ramos.
What about that other song? What about that other song?
Yeah, for the What, Costa Mesa boys?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
But I do remember him.
Do you remember the hand jive?
Oh, no.
On the phone, he said, you know, I wasn't really cool in school. He said, I wasn't Mexican. And I always wanted to be.
I need Buddy Sklar.
I didn't have any rhythm. Anybody else want to add anything?
Yeah, let me, I just want to talk about the beginnings of this, where we are now, right? And, well,
Don't do it. Very good one.
you want to start with
No.
But as Steve said, and Frank and David, you know, it's funny. We must have been at North Hollywood Junior High at the same time, because I did the same thing. I transferred to Sun Valley. What year did you graduate?
I was mid on this,
61?
winter.
62. 62.
I was mid. I went to Sun Valley in February.
Oh, so you were a half a year.
semester.
Yeah, well, anyway.
We were half a year smarter than you guys.
After getting out of Sun Valley Junior High School, alive. Yeah, all right. You know, I used to have when I first started there, when I was about 13 years old, my parents bought me a jacket. At the time, it was a fingertip jacket.
Oh, yeah.
They were very cool.
Oh, yeah.
And I had this one that I really loved it. And I went to school one day, and I looked and I saw this guy whose name was Weasel. You guys remember Weasel?
Weasel.
Yeah. He had the exact same jacket. And I said, I can't ever wear this again. And I never wore that jacket to school again. But anyway, in high school, I was recruited to become a townsman, and I thought, well, they're pretty hip, so I did the pledge thing, and I was sort of in the middle of the pledge thing, and I went, these guys are really assholes. I don't like what they're about, and they drink.
Oh, no.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
What?
And that's when, the core group discovered alcohol, I think. Right?
I was at the deacon's house.
There was a night.
There was a little refrigerator on the garage. At the deacon's house.
There was a night I got so drunk over at Skeet's house, and I drove home.
The deacon's house.
The deacon's house. I drove home somehow, and the car ended up in front of the house, and then the next thing I remember is my father knocking on the window going, do you want to come in the house? And that is sort of the story of the Pagans. I mean, I have to say, when Frank said he wanted to do this, and I thought, okay, well, that's kind of a good idea, but, it's been a long time. But I'm really happy I'm here because it's really great to see everybody, and it's really, brings back a lot of fun memories. Like you said, Ray, it was really a great time. We had a wonderful time. We enjoyed ourselves. We cruised. Mike and I, his father used to restore Ferraris. And Mike and I remember going up into the canyon in one of those Ferraris when his father was out of town.
How many of us did that with Mike?
If you took that ride and survived.